What's up, guys? Give us Scots and things. Hey, I just got home. Hey, yeah, supposed to be gone throughout the weekend, but hey, the weather decided otherwise. We are going to open up this big, gigantic, obnoxious knife with another big, giant, obnoxious knife. I was going to bring I forgot my DSK kickstand is upstairs. I wanted to kind of see size differences. This is the Medford Artica. Did I cut that? All right, so storing this. You know by the title what it is, right? Well, so a couple years ago, more than a couple years ago, I almost worked a trade. I tried working a trade on one, and it just didn't. What do we got here? Cards, EDC specialties, professional knife sharpening, keys and knife sharpening, and sticker, and limited lifetime return thing, and the bill, and it says thank you. Cool. Sorry. Squirrel. So like I said, a couple years ago, I had something, I can't even remember what it was now, and the guy offered me up a trade, and he's like, hey, you want this Gigantes? Hey, you know what it is now, right, in the box? And I'm like, yeah. Well, then he had second thoughts. Focus. I don't know why that's not going to focus. There we go. Gigantes S45 VN DLC. Tumbled bronze. Oops, that was the guy who was supposed to get it. So, long story short, didn't get that trade. There's some Easter candy back there. I gotta clean this mess up. Wow, comes in a pouch. You don't even get the clamshell. March 27, Medford, usual stuff. Anyway, I wonder if it's too big for that. So, the guy, so didn't end up trading. Then EDC Specialties and maybe a few other dealers. So Medford announced this about 2 years ago, that they were doing a limited run of these. I talked to the guy at EDC Specialties over 2 years ago now. And God, it was like, it was a huge deposit. And then, right, the knife didn't come in for 2 years. So, oh wow. This thing is ridiculous. So, long story short, it is definitely longer than an Artica. And like I said, I don't have my DSK kickstand down here. This is a horrible, sorry, I just got a shit show going on. This one's an S45. Oh man. So yeah. So 2 years ago, I talked to the guy at EDC Specialties. Basically, he put down like a big chunk and then paid the rest when the knife came in. And I knew they were getting some of these. This thing is just so obnoxiously long. How fun is that? So last Monday, I called the guy at EDC Specialties. He said I said, hey, Medford just did a video and it shows like you're getting like 5 or 6 in right now. So I talked to the guy and so I called EDC Specialties and he's like, well, what were you interested in? I'm like, well, you know, I kind of like the all PVD so it would match my Artica. Flipping action is good on this. And he's like, I won't have any of those for another couple months. And he ordered a bunch, not a bunch, but he ordered some extra for people who didn't do a pre-order. He goes, I do have the bronze one with the black PVD blade that the customer ordered it and ran into some health issues or whatever and is not going to take delivery at this time. He ordered this to match his Praetorian tie he's got. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, you know, if he ever wants it, you know, let me know. But I love Medford's tumbled bronze. And it is, he said it was more, it's a little shiny. It's not as shiny as the new, their new finish is really shiny. This comes off shiny, but it's not bad in person. Wow, the flipping action is awesome on this thing. So, and if I thought in the future, if I ever want to PVD it, I can just send it in. But I've wanted one of these for a while now. I've heard I heard, you know, people talk about how big and ridiculous they are. Just look at pivot to pivot. Wow. I'll show you down here because I'm really sorry about the mess. I got to clean up this weekend. So yeah, but here you get butt to butt. And you see how much, like the Artica is a long knife. This thing is awesome. I love it. This thing is so cool. It's a freaking pocket sword. Problem is, like, I'm gonna take this to work. But problem is sometimes with these really long blades, and you can kind of, a bigger choil would help. This might be a candidate to send into Dave to throw a choil on there, just because if you could choke up a little bit, boy, that would really make it a better. I mean, you gotta be kind of careful. You don't want to kind of hang down here right now. So we'll see. What an awesome freaking knife. Like I said, totally obnoxious, totally not necessary, but just cool. Like, they quit making these a long time ago, and when I heard they were doing a special run, like I said, I was all in. But like with everything with Medford, it takes forever and a day. So yeah, it's here now. And just think, I mean, the flipping action on it is great. Just wait until it gets broken. I am, this thing is, it just takes up the whole damn screen. And it's cool. It's an S45, super sharp. You could get, I think, S45 or 3V. This one was an S45, obviously. And now they just released some, my buddy was like, too soon, because they just released some pictures of some Vulcan blades that look really cool. But I'm happy with the black on bronze. Like I said, I really like Medford's bronze. It's not too flashy. Like I said, it's got a glare, but in, like, down here, it's pretty muted. I'm pretty happy with how this thing is. So just totally obnoxious, and how awesome is that? I don't even think this will fit in my pocket. Let's try it right now. My work pants, a pair of work pants. Oh yeah, it fits in there great. You gotta be careful where I gotta bring it back so I'm not swinging it into stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Medford Gigantes, just a totally obnoxious knife. I can't remember what the dude's name was. He was something for marketing or VP of marketing or something at Medford. Jeff was his name. Just a dude was like, I mean, when I saw him in person, he's like 6'5", I mean, he's huge. And he sees one of these every day, but he was he was a big dude. So, you know, that's awesome. I just can't even quit talking about this thing. Like, how awesome is that? So if you're interested, like I said, hit up EDC Specialties. I think he had one more in this batch that was coming that wasn't spoken for. I think it was the PVD blade with the plain tie scales. So, but don't quote me. But I know he's got some other configurations coming in, like some black on black and stuff like that they're going to be cycling in now as Medford finishes these up. So super cool, super stoked on finally getting one of these. For a while when I was like, is that going to be too big of a knife? Of course it is. Look at it. It's a sword, but awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.